So, Samsung right now is giving you an opportunity to reserve your pre-order for the Galaxy Z Fold 5 and Z Flip 5. Just in case it does sell out on their website on July 26th, you're not able to actually pre-order the device, you can get a reserve right now that gives you a $50 in Samsung credit if you end up pre-ordering the device after you reserved it. So, why are they doing this? Should you reserve it? Should you pre-order it? Let's talk about that. Well, first off, the reason why they're doing this whole number, the reserve process, is because these are numbers they can show to the stockholders. This is numbers they can show as like potentials of people about to pre-order the device. It's the same reason why, they do pre-orders. They do pre-orders to say, hey, look, people are interested in our device. This gives them, the stockholders, makes them all happy, everyone's good. That's why this whole reserve process is happening. Obviously, also to you can make sure you actually get your device, that kind of stuff. But you don't get to choose like your make and model or your color. All you get to choose is, well, you give your first name, last name, email, and that's it. So they pretty much just send you a link on July 26th, and you're guaranteed to at least go in there and choose whatever you want to choose, and it won't be, sold out. Because if you go in there, say, a little bit later in the day, once it's released, I believe you can still go in there as long as within the same day, and even if someone else pre-ordered it before you, because you're in a reserved spot, you get that phone before they do, if it is sold out. So, it is a nice little, addition if you're trying to get this phone. But the question is, should you get it? Because a lot of public backlash on this phone where, it's not much of an upgrade. You have Samsung employees themselves coming out and saying, the Galaxy Z Fold 5 isn't even qualified to be called a Galaxy Z Fold 4S. It is the same exact phone as the Galaxy Z Fold 4, which doesn't spell good things. And you already know once this phone does come out, there's going to be these problems. Actually, not this problem, these problems. Sorry, wrong article. And you can see, yes, these are Z Fold 4s that are already breaking straight down the middle. The screen is crunching. Z Flip 4s, their screens are crunching down the middle. It's a mess, and this is gonna be what we see the first day that the Z Fold 5s come out. And I said this before, and I'll say it again. Every time they release these phones, 10% of them will be faulty, 10% of them will break, 10% of them will not work correctly, right? So the question is, especially with the rumor right now that these phones are going to be $100 more expensive than the Z Fold 4 series and Z Flip 4 series, the question is, should you actually buy the Z Fold 5? Now, of course, the Z Fold 5 is the most premium foldable phone on the market at this moment in time. Google Pixel came out and it looks awesome, it looks amazing, but at the end of the day, that phone is still a first gen phone and has a lot of problems. OnePlus has been coming out with a phone next month. If you want to wait, maybe wait for that phone to come out, see how that looks, maybe potentially get that phone. But other than that, you're going to have to go across the pond to get a phone from Oppo or Vivo, because you can't get any other phone in America except for Samsung, Google, or OnePlus when OnePlus does come out. For the flippable phone market, you can get Motorola, who just came out with 2 iterations of their phones. But the question is, should you buy this phone? I'm going to say no. And I hate to say that because I do love the Galaxy Z Fold 4. And the Z Fold 5 is Galaxy Z Fold 4 without any, gap in the middle between the two displays. It does, well, rumored right now, might not have dust resistance. It has less of a crease. It's going to be a upgraded chip inside. It's going to be a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor versus a Gen 1 processor. So it is going to be somewhat of an upgrade. But it's just with all the, chances, that's opportunities now to get a Z Fold 4 for cheaper. And I'm not even, really going too much into the whole Z Fold 4 is going to, Z Fold 5 is going to be, you know, like the Samsung employees, not an upgrade. I'm speaking in just the context of, even if it is an upgrade, the Z Fold 4 is going to be so much easier to get and so much cheaper. And you could probably get better deals on the Z Fold 4. Now, here's what I will say, right? Is that if you are thinking about getting a Z Fold 5, because there is a time to buy it, but it isn't right now. Like, right now, you could pre-order it when it does come out on July 26th. And don't get me wrong, you already know they're going to litter this thing with so many different, you know, offers and different things you can add on to it. They're probably going to give you a free watch if you pre-order the Galaxy Z Fold 5. You're probably going to get a free case. You might get some free earbuds. Obviously, they're going to charge $100 more, but you're going to get those things for free. If you pre-order the device, which is always a nice thing. But if you are going to get it, wait. Wait to see what Samsung does. Because based on Samsung track record, after the first month, if the phone isn't selling as well as it should be, they're going to probably give you a discount. Probably around $300-$400 off, and you could probably still get the pre-order bonuses as after the phone releases. That's how it was last year, at least. With the Z Fold 4, you could still get the watch discount or watch bonus and get a discount when the phone, after the phone release. So just take a chill and wait a little bit. See what, you know, what possibly could come up. And again, the OnePlus phone is right on the horizon, so maybe you end up just liking the OnePlus phone a little bit better and you go after that phone. Or you might want the Z Fold 5 and say, Z Fold 5 is so much better than the OnePlus phone. Let me get it, but now you get it for $500 less and you get the same pre-order bonuses that you would get, you know, before the phone came out. It's just a really rocky territory right now for the Z Fold series, especially with the fact that, again, the Z Fold 4, Z Fold 5 just so close together, similarity-wise. It's almost to a point where if it is $100 more, which is very possible, and again, the rumor of the $100 more is that the prices in the UK were leaked, and there's $100 more in the UK. Will that translate to the States? We have no idea, right? At the end of the day, we'll find out on July 26th. But at this moment in time, it's just the Z Fold 4 is going to be so much cheaper. You might be able to get it from a Best Buy deal, Amazon deal, especially as we get closer and closer to the holidays. Look at secondhand markets like eBay, Mercari, wherever you buy your secondhand markets. I know there's like 1,000 different sites you can use. I just use those two sites, but definitely tell me down below if you have a better site than I just listed on eBay or Mercari. I know Facebook Marketplace is actually not that bad. I've been kind of, I don't want to say a hater of Facebook Marketplace over my time going to the not reselling business, but kind of, buying secondhand products. And Facebook Marketplace is not bad. You gotta be careful. You gotta be very careful, and hopefully you don't get scammed, because people get scammed with that kind of stuff. But with that being said, this video is not me saying the Z Fold 5 is going to be a bad phone. I think it's going to be a great phone. But I think in the end of the day, it just might not be worth the upgrade. And Z Flip 5, 1000% worth the upgrade. If you want to get a Z Flip 5, go for it. It might be $1,200, which is $100 more than the last iteration. But you're going to get an outside display that's actually very usable. And the rest of it's going to be the same. Upgrade processor inside, but at least you get a outside display. And yes, I consider an outside display as more of a plus than a different hinge. I'm sorry, but that's my personal opinion. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.